Consider a world without electricity for freezers, elevators, motors, pumps, fans, and lighting. No microwave, no radio or television. Think of Nikola Tesla the next time you flip a switch. Tesla created the age of electric power more than any other single inventor. Do you know? What foundation did Nikola Tesla lay for the modern world of today? Stay till the finish of the video. Nikola Tesla's innovative use of electrical generators and motors sparked the Industrial Revolution. Electricity is produced by generators that are powered by mechanical energy. In contrast, motors, found in cars and vacuum cleaners, stimulate mechanical activity using electricity. Tesla's alternating current AC generators were powered by steam engines in 1893 by Westinghouse Electric Corp. to illuminate the Chicago World's Fair. Most cities would continue to use gas lighting for decades. This video will discuss how Nikola Tesla laid the groundwork for the modern world. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more information before proceeding. Click the bell icon to receive notifications of new videos. Have you already done this? Let us start. Who is Nikola Tesla? Nikola Tesla, the Serbian-American inventor and Thomas Edison's bitter competitor, had an IQ that ranged from 160 to 310, depending on the test. Tesla is most recognized for building the first alternating current AC motor and for developing AC generation and transmission technology, even though he was involved in the conception and development of a wide range of novel technologies. Tesla's mental state deteriorated in the last years of his life, and he passed away alone in the New York hotel room where he had been staying. Nikola Tesla was born in Smiljan, Croatia, which was then part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, in 1856. His mother maintained the family farm, and his father served as a priest in the Serbian Orthodox faith. Daniel Tesla perished in a carriage accident in 1863. The shock of the death shook the 7-year-old Tesla, who reported seeing visions, the earliest indicators of his lifelong mental problems. Tesla attended the Technical University of Graz to study math and physics and the University of Prague to study philosophy. He created the earliest sketches of the brush's AC motors whirling electromagnets in the path's sand in 1882 while on a stroll. Later that year, he relocated to Paris and began working for the Continental Edison Company, fixing direct current DC power facilities. He immigrated to the United States 2 years later. Nikola Tesla, magician or a human being? With such mental clarity that he could visualize the various components of a machine or mechanism in 3 dimensions, Tesla's mental modeled answers to difficulties from creating the particle beam to radar, the electric automobile, robotics, and remote-controlled drones. After that, he performed simulations in his head to look for damage. Together with Guglielmo Marconi, he even invented interplanetary radio communication. He then had a falling out with Marconi, who was, in reality, using several of Tesla's inventions when the U.S. Patent Office unexpectedly reversed his patents and declared Marconi the true inventor of the radio. The genius of many of Tesla's early innovations, which were utilized to develop the radio and television, fluorescent and induction lights, as well as MRIs and X-rays, only became apparent after his passing since he was so far ahead of his time. He envisioned a source of limitless clean energy that was available to everyone for free. Tesla had long harbored this aspiration. He adamantly opposed centrally located coal-fired power plants that released carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. He claimed that the Earth possessed fluid electrical charges running beneath its surface that, interrupted by a series of electrical discharges at repeated predetermined intervals, would provide an unlimited power supply by generating massive low-frequency electrical waves. The transmission of electrical power over vast distances without wires or cables was one of Tesla's most remarkable experiments. This achievement has perplexed scientists. His lofty goal was to relieve humanity of the responsibilities associated with mining, pumping, transporting, and burning fossil fuels, which he considered sinful waste. Tesla was ultimately defeated by what he referred to as ignorant, unimaginative individuals, obsessed by self-interest, strong men who fought to defend the incredibly lucrative, low-tech industries that had spent a career creating. The fossil fuel industry of today, a holdover from that era, has fought just as tenaciously in recent years to defend the same interests. Luddites and laggards wary of losing their business to the wind and sun. The invention of the Tesla Coil? In Manhattan in 1891, Nikola Tesla created his now famous coil to achieve wireless electrical transmission. The first electrical system to use wireless transmission was the Tesla Coil. The Tesla Coil was utilized in telephone lines, radio antennae, and lighting systems. The Tesla Coil is a straightforward design that uses electromagnetic force and resonance. It has a primary and secondary coil, each with its capacitor. The spark gap, which is effectively free airspace between the coils, connects the rings, which are open electrical circuits. The Tesla coil functions as a step-up transformer and is an air core transformer. Therefore, it produces very high-frequency electricity in addition to high-voltage electricity. When size or weight are considered, high-frequency AC provides advantages. An HFAC has ramifications for parallel power generation applications. Radio's new technology. Tesla relocated to Colorado Springs in 1899 to research his theories regarding wireless transmission at high altitudes. Tesla built an 80-foot wooden tower on the grassland and a 142-foot metal pole with a copper ball on it. He aimed to transfer wireless electricity over great distances with enough capacity for industrial uses through his work at the Tesla Experimental Station. His later structure at Wardenclyffe, which stood in the tower at Colorado Springs, was its precursor. Additionally, Tesla accurately calculated the 8 Hz resonance frequency between the Earth's surface and the ionosphere near Colorado Springs. Furthermore, it's broadly accepted that he might have been the first to discover radio waves coming from space. In 1897, Tesla filed the first radio patent in the United States while working with radio waves. Later, during a Madison Square Garden electrical exhibition, he unveiled a remote-controlled boat that served as the forerunner to modern remote controls. Tesla kept working with radio waves and eventually was awarded more than a dozen radio wave-related patents. Guglielmo Marconi was developing the radio at the same time. However, the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office turned down his patent application in 1900 because of Tesla's prior patents. Tesla remarked, "Marconi is a good fellow," about Marconi's first successful radio transmission on December 12, 1901. Let him go on. He used 17 of my patents in 1904. The Patent Office made a U-turn and retroactively granted Marconi's patents. Tesla filed a lawsuit against the Marconi Company for infringement despite their apparent complacency in response. The lengthy legal dispute was finally resolved in 1943 when the U.S. Supreme Court invalidated the Marconi patent. Sadly, the decision was reversed too late because Tesla passed away a few months earlier. What impact has Nikola Tesla had on the world? Nikola Tesla had scores of innovations to his name before he passed away. He lived in the Gilded Age, a time of extraordinary creativity, yet in some ways, he was ahead of his time. Nikola Tesla was a philosopher in addition to being an electrical engineer by training and a natural inventor. His goal to harness electricity to transform the world was motivated by his understanding of how the cosmos function. We have today's electric power because of his work with AC power and systems, the Tesla coil, and AC motors. You can remember that Tesla played a role the next time you use your remote control or search for an electrical provider. The mistakes, death, and legacy of Nikola Tesla. In 1895, Tesla's New York lab fire destroyed years' worth of notes and equipment. Tesla spent 2 years relocating to Colorado Springs before moving back to New York in 1900. He received financial support from businessman J.P. Morgan and started erecting a massive tower at Wardenclyffe on Long Island that would serve as the hub of a world communications network. However, the money ran out and Morgan resisted Tesla's grand plans. Despite deteriorating energy levels and mental state, Tesla spent his final decades working on new ideas in a New York hotel. His meticulous cleaning and fascination with the number 3 were dismissed as the quirks of a genius. He spent his final years feeding, and he believed talking with the city's pigeons. Tesla passed away on January 7, 1943, in his room. Later that year, the U.S. Supreme Court finally recognized Tesla's contributions to radio by invalidating 4 of Marconi's essential patents. He promoted and refined the AC power transmission system, which is still used today. One of the most significant inventors of his day, Nikola Tesla's contributions has significantly influenced the society we live in today. From alternating current to wireless technology, Tesla's discoveries have transformed how we use and understand energy. Our contemporary world would be different without him. The video for today has concluded. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to view more material. Remember to click the bell symbol to receive notifications when new videos are posted. I will leave you with this